What is up, you guys? This is Rob. It is a wonderful Saturday afternoon, and I gotta show you guys something. First off, let's go look at the Mustang real quick. Wait, forgot. Mustang is gone, guys. Mustang has been sold. Sad story. Cue the sad montage. Alright, but now that we can talk about that, now there's one more thing I want to talk about. While I am very sad that the Mustang is gone, we got some happy updates. Are you guys ready for this? Ready for this? Flip the screen in. Let's get this thing ready. Boom! New wheels on the Supra. Cue that montage. Alright, you guys, as you just saw, I have the Kansei wheels on the Supra now. I think they look spectacular, so let's go ahead and let's talk about them a little bit more in depth. Alright, so these are 10.5 in the back and 9.5 in the front. So let's talk about the front wheels first. So the front wheels factory are 9. So I am half an inch wider in the front now. It is worth mentioning, I do have the factory tires on. The factory tires are 255. So there's a little bit of stretch, as you can see. I will definitely be going ahead and getting 275s in the front. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. And these are 10.5s in the back. Factory are 10s. And once again, I do have the factory tires. These are 275. So there's a little bit of stretch. It's not the worst, but I'm just not a big fan of stretch. So the plan is I want to put these wheels, or I'm sorry, these tires in the front when I can find someone to buy these tires, because they only have 3,000 miles on them. And then I want 295 or fatter in the back. Then I'll really fill it out really well. I mean, as you can see, it's not too bad, but I just want to fill it out a bit better. And I'm really looking forward to that because I'm actually not going to be lowering the car for the future, at least as of right now. It's a pretty comfortable height right now for daily driving. If you're not familiar with the Bay Area, the roads are pretty rough, so I'm pretty happy like this. Now, why did I choose these Kansei wheels? Well, I really love the 5-spoke design. I'm into the 90s looks, guys. I'd buy a 90s car if they weren't so overpriced right now. So instead, I decided to go for a bit of a 90s feel with the Supra. And I feel like these wheels really do help give it that look. So let's go ahead and take another step back really quick. Look at that, it looks spectacular. I just can't wait till I can get the fatter tires in there to fill it out. Very happy with it. I did go with dark gunmetal. I was a bit nervous at first, not going with black anymore, but I think it has a nice little contrast to it. So I am pretty happy about that. So let's go ahead and let's go into the Supra and let's talk about some other things. Alright, you guys, so as you guys saw, the wheels look pretty nice. You know, I'm pretty happy to have some wheels on the Supra. I've been kind of putting it off for a while, but I was like, you know what, Rob, you just gotta go ahead and get to it. I really do like how it looks. I just can't wait till I can get the fatter tires on it. In terms of why I'm not going to lower it, these roads are really rough, as I said earlier. So for now, I'm just going to leave it at the current height. It will look really nice, actually, when I get the fatter tires. It's going to have sort of a tuner performance look to it, because, guys, the car's already pretty low, and there won't be a lot of wheel gap after I get those better tires on, so there's not the stretch going on. So then it'll look really good. I'm really looking forward to that. I do actually have some 𝗖𝗿 springs already. I'm deciding if I'm just want to resell them and just get the money back, or just wait till in the future when maybe, you know, I'm on easier roads after my housing situation changes maybe. Because as of right now, this car cannot go in the driveway if I lower it at all. Doesn't matter how much. It doesn't scrape right now from only like the smallest margin, so there's really no point. So let's talk about the Mustang. So why did I sell the Mustang, guys? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this market is wild right now, guys. I tried to sell the Mustang in 2019 for $20,000. Nobody wanted it. I must have put the listing up on Craigslist 2 or 3 times. No one wanted it. I put the Mustang up on I put it up on Monday, and by Monday night it was gone. I got 25.5 grand selling the Mustang. I bought the car in 2015 with 32,000 miles. Guys, it's very rare to have a car, especially an American car, because they never depreciate the best, where you only lose basically $1 grand a year on depreciation on your vehicle. If you have an extra car right now and you're thinking of selling it, or maybe you've been putting off selling it, sell it now, guys. Get as much money as you can, because this market is a total seller's market. But on the opposite end, I don't recommend buying a car right now because they are way too overpriced. In a year or two, I do expect the car price to go back to normal. And that'll be cool, because I'd still like a Corvette or a 𝗵𝗍𝗪 project. But for the time being, I'm just holding off because it is a total seller's market. I will miss it. I always had plans for it. They never went through. I've always had these different ones. If you were on my channel last year, I was going to supercharge it, and instead I bought the Supra. So I will admit I do feel a bit like a missed opportunity, but for every door that closes, other doors open. This isn't going to be my last Mustang, guys, I guarantee you. It's not going to be my last American car, I guarantee you. And let's just say I have some exciting plans for the future anyways. The Camaro's still safe for now. It's in the garage. I haven't taken it out in a while. It's always a fun drive. But the Supra has, of course, been my primary driver. That's part of why I sold the Mustang, because I wasn't really using it too often. If you didn't know, that 2015 GT only had 33,000 miles. So yeah, it didn't really go very far. I will also miss it because the color, the guard color, was absolutely gorgeous. So it is unfortunate that that is out, but what can you do? What can you do, right? Opportunity knocked, and I went for it. So yeah, those are my main updates. Buy Mustang and new wheels on the Supra. Just can't wait for that replica A91 spoiler to come in. I'm not going to do anything else major until like maybe a year from now, if the Supra's still around, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick update. Thanks again, you guys, for tuning in. Always happy to, be able to entertain you guys. Please comment, let me know what you guys think. Should I have sold the Mustang? Should I not have? Should I have sold the Supra? Are you guys trying to sell something? What is your current car builds right now? I love talking to you guys, so please leave some comments below. Subscribe if you want to see more. Look forward to more car meet footage, more Supra footage. It's just getting started, guys, alright? So this is Rob, and have a good one.